hello everyone. Master Zach. Oh no. Alright, hello everybody. Master Zach here. Today, we are gonna be, watching the Nintendo Direct. This is very hype. I'm very excited. I was not expecting to actually be able to watch this, especially not live. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, I was like 100% sure that I was like, wait, hold on, let me just 100. Okay, yeah, I was like 100% sure that I would have to like delay this stream until the weekend, but no, we're here, we're live, we're doing this, we're watching the direct. When's the last time there's been a direct? When's the last time? Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Yes, yeah, I guess I should just start saying hi. Hello Jay the Amazing, hello Way, hello Jordan, hello Knuckles and friends. Yeah, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? And hello to Jetterson. You've got to add Fumogus at one point. True, I do. All right, this is the Nintendo Direct. This is it. This is like, when was the last time you were in class last time? I know I got so close to like having to do stuff right now. I speed ran. I probably shouldn't have, but you know. Could you type awesome? Sure. AWSOME. Awesome. But yeah, I probably shouldn't have rushed through, but you know, it's a Nintendo Direct. Like, these only happen so often. I'd rather risk everything to just see one more Nintendo Direct. Anyways. Oh, wait, are we not? Oh, that could have been awful. Hold up. Let me switch to live. We could have missed everything. Oh no. Not into chat, just on your keyboard? I did. I put it in my keyboard to type it in chat. Big brain. Anyways, yes, Nintendo Direct. This is gonna be hype. It's not a mini. When was their last actual Nintendo Direct? Can someone, like, fact check for me? We need the fact checkers. Does anyone know? I mean, I can look it up, but, like... Here, I'll just go to my channel. Go to live. Scroll down. Let's see. Game Awards. Wasn't one since the Game Awards. Wasn't one since Minecraft Live. Wasn't one since the... Okay, there it is. Nintendo Direct. 9/13/2022. Wow. 4 months ago. 4 months. 4 months. Pretty long time since the Direct, so... You're gonna live tweet your reaction, but Twitter isn't letting you tweet. Oh, Jay got banned on Twitter. Jay got canceled. Twitter said, no, you can't. Man, I'm so glad. I was initially not going to be able to watch this until, like, the weekend. But, you know, we can watch it now. It's live, so let's go. I do apologize that Twitter isn't letting you tweet, Jay. That is big rip. Yeah. Oh, it's almost starting. Why is it not letting you? Like, I don't know much about Twitter, but maybe it's like a setting you need to turn on. Anyway, I'm gonna full screen this because we don't need to see what people in chat are saying. It's gonna be Lobotomy Corporation, guys. It's gonna be Lobotomy Corporation. That's what's gonna win. I forgot stream avatars. Oh no. No. Don't start yet. No. Don't start. Ah! My Steam library. No. Hold up. Please. Wait, Nintendo. Wait. No. Hold up. Hold up. No, Nintendo. Stop, please. Nintendo, no. Oh wait, they're actually revealing stuff. Pikmin! Oh no, this is such a scuffed start. Pikmin! Oh no, I guess no stream avatars. The second they start saying something, we're disappearing and we're turning on... Yo! Okay, the game looks nice. Pikmin, true. Real humans? Humans and Pikmin? Pikmin, true. Who are they? Yo. Strawberry. I like strawberries. I've played Pikmin on the Wii. Red Pikmin! Red Pikmin. Pikmin in real life New York City. True, that's what they did that with Mario. Why can't they do that with Pikmin? Unironically, that would be kind of cool though. Like, instead of it being like a semi-foresty, semi-home environment, it's like just New York City. Like the only like foresty stuff you get like is the small trees in the ground. And then like everything else is just like the city. Ice Pikmin? They're red? True. Red Pikmin. Ice Pikmin. Well, all those Pikmin are frozen there now. You killed them. Dog! That's not a dog. That is... Yes, that is a dog. I guess. I thought it was gonna eat the thing. Rock Pikmin but blue? True. What is this dog creature? I'm so confused. This dog creature is terrifying. Oh, wow! We found a castaway. Well, all those Pikmin are dead. Still issue. Can you pet the dog? That's the true question. That truly is the question. You can ride on the back of the dog. I don't know if you can pet the dog. He's dead. 5 players? Maybe. It does look like it is multiplayer. At least 4 player. Maybe it's 4 player, because, you know, Pikmin 4. Where are the rock Pikmin? Where are the, like, pink ones that fly? Where's Jessie? Where's Jessie Pikmin? Whoa! It just did the laser eye meme! No way! Okay, that's funny. 7/21/23.
Hello, everyone.
Alright, I'll tell you guys what's happening. I'm pausing it. I have to get stream avatars up. I'm so sorry. He's saying, welcome to today's Nintendo Direct. That was the newest trailer for Pikmin. Pikmin, the dog creature is been spotted. What will the dog show us? Okay, I'm back. Please look forward to more information in the future.
Our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Master Ears X milk. You're like true.
This new hero is.
Why do I have captions on?
Introducing Volume 3
Xenoblade
of the Xenoblade
DLC.
Chronicles 3 Expansion Pass
I don't
DLC.
care.
Lapidurist extraordinaire.
What now?
Say hello to Masha, the newest hero, and a refined Lapidarist. She can use special
Me want Xenoblade 3 news.
that can bestow
I stay
various
completely
effects.
neutral because I am not in favor nor
Challenge
against
battles
it.
with roguelike elements are also being
Roguelite?
Select
I like
only one
roguelites.
character and battle wave after wave of enemies.
Roguelites are cool.
For every win, you'll earn more heroes and special abilities.
Okay, that's kind of nice.
Rack up
That's kind of
victories
neat.
with your heroes
As a
and set
roguelite
your
gamer,
sights
I
on the
approve.
Final stage.
Also,
You
stream
might also
avatars
get
should be. Yes, it's
special
working.
in-game
Nice.
outfits as a reward. And
You don't play
coming in
Xenoblade? I've played
Volume 4
Xenoblade 2.
later
I
this
got like
year.
not that far into the story, but
Is this
Sephiroth?
really what you want?
Sephiroth?
Nothing's gonna get through to him. He's a heartless
Is that Rex?
machine.
I'm so confused.
Like killing
Sephiroth.
Granddad wasn't enough for you.
Volume 3 of the Xenoblade
Volume
Chronicles
3. I'm gonna
3
turn up the
expansion
volume.
pass for the
Speaking
Xenoblade
of volume,
Chronicles 3 game launches on
I'm
the
turning up
Nintendo
the
Switch
volume
system
because it's
February
too quiet for
15th.
me. Let me know if it's too quiet for you guys.
Shit, amigo.
Friday Night Funkin'?
Move to the beat in a
I'm
brand
sorry.
new Samba de Amigo game.
Me when rhythm game.
Joy-Con controllers and gently shake them like maracas to match
It's
the
the
targets during
what's it
assault.
called? It's the Fist of the North Star
Follow the
fighting game,
instructions on
but
screen to
rhythm
pose
game.
and dance.
Long hair villain, true.
But the unexpected might happen.
The guy from the
so
Sonic
stay on
racing
your
game,
toes.
true. Random prompts may appear.
Why not dance with a friend to predict your compatibility in
Friend.
Round Checker?
Friend.
Make sure
Friend.
to show up in
Monkey got
style,
friend
too.
zoned.
Compete
Absolute
online in
friend zone.
World Party.
Fortnite?
Those with the lowest scores in each round.
They got a
will be
battle
eliminated.
cosmetic battle
Keep
pass?
the beat and aim for first place.
This looks like a Roblox game, I'm
40
sorry.
songs are included, spanning a multitude of genres from
40
around
songs?
the world.
Oh wait, I just realized I'm gonna get
So
copyright
grab
claim for
those
this,
controllers
bruh.
and get shaken.
Me when chat
When
gets
Samba
disabled
de Amigo
for
Party Central
Samba de
shimmies
Amigo,
onto
Party
Nintendo
Central.
Switch this summer.
Yeah.
Got a
Fashion game.
for fashion?
Me when I didn't make any direct
Welcome
predictions.
to
I didn't make any
Fashion
direct
Dreamer.
predictions.
This
There's
is
gonna be
the place to
there's
glam
gonna
it
be
up and
since
express
we don't
yourself.
really care about this game
Here,
unless
you
this
aim
is
to
like the
become a
peak
stylish
gaming.
influencer.
Uh,
and you're in luck. Tons of people
I
are
think
seeking the
that
latest trends.
there's gonna be some Legend of Zelda
Give 'em a
news.
like if you dig
There's
their
gonna be not Pokemon news, but they're gonna announce
Or
the Pokemon
suggest
Direct
new
that's happening on
outfits for them
Pokemon
to
Day,
grow
which
as
is
an
soon.
influencer.
There was already Pikmin 4, so that's already out of the way. Probably Metroid Prime
Now it's
4
time for
stuff.
Fashion design.
I'm
Choose
also
from
gonna
over
say
1,000 design options.
new
Then add
Mario
personal
movie
touch to
information.
give your item a vital
Lobotomy
flourish.
Corporation's happening. That's not a joke anymore. I'm truly a
You can
believer.
get the items other people
And
are wearing by
what
liking
else?
them.
What else? What's a good prediction, guys? This
Mix
is
and
Silk
match
Song.
your
True. No
favorites
Silk
to
Song.
create
There's
new
not gonna
looks.
be any Silk Song. I agree. Silk Song's gonna be
Connecting
shadow
online,
dropped.
You can expand your friend circle and grow your brand.
Oh hey gal, how's it going? How are you? How are you today? You are never eating cereal in front of your cat
For
ever
fashion?
again? Oh no.
Then get styling when Fashion Dreamer debuts
Fashion includes
exclusively on
Mimikuma?
Nintendo
True.
Switch
Fashion
this year.
Dreamer? No. Maybe Kirby information actually. We might get a new Kirby game.
Delve into these dark worlds. Dracula's Castle
Castlevania!
Battles and its new paid
Oh, wait, no,
DLC
it's
for the
Dead
roguelite
Cells.
action platformer Dead Cells.
I like the music in
Venture through the
Castlevania is
castle's
good. I've never
hellish
actually
halls
played
and
like a
outskirts
Castlevania
alongside
game.
Richter Belmont
Switch on
and
Switch?
Alucard,
True. No way.
leading up to a
Nintendo Switch
showdown
on the
with
Switch?
Death and Dracula
Could have
himself.
never. Yes. Could have
Wield
never
the
guessed that.
Vampire Killer and other iconic weapons as you vanquish legions of monsters in frenetic combat. 12 original covers, 51 songs from the Castlevania series accompany you during your quest in Dead Cells. Return to Castlevania, sinking its teeth into Nintendo Switch March
True.
6th. Pre-orders
Dead
begin
Cells.
today on Nintendo
More like
eShop.
dead hype, am I right? Wow. I thought that
Enter
was
a new
Sans
grid
theme for
in
a
this
second.
narrative puzzle
Tron
adventure set
Identity.
within
I don't
the
care.
Tron universe. Uncover dangerous truths. and
I've never
retrieve what
watched
was
Tron.
lost
I never
as you
understood the hype
navigate
for it.
through
It
a
looked like
perilous world.
kind of boring. Have you guys ever watched
Your
Tron?
decisions and the alliances you forge will impact your journey and the entire server. Tron Identity launches first
Tron.
for consoles on
I should
Nintendo
probably play
Switch
Dead
this
Cells.
April. Who's there?
Not me. Is this
Wait,
the dance?
is that-
the thing where the song
Well,
comes
that
from?
can't be good. The time
Do, do,
bending
do,
murder
do, do,
mystery
do, do,
Ghost
do,
Trick
do, do.
returns in HD. After kicking the bucket
Never
and
mind, it's not the
becoming
game
a
at all.
ghost, you can possess and control
You have not?
objects.
Okay.
With
No,
your
I don't think I've
powers, you
met
can
anyone
even help
ever who's
others,
played
like
Dead
this woman,
Cells.
and change any ill-fated
They
fates.
murdered him. Let's go.
Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective, Spirits onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Wait, Dead Cells already wasn't on the Switch? I could have sworn Dead Cells was on the Switch.
2 connected worlds, 1 suspenseful thriller.
I don't know. Sorry if you're late. You are perfectly on time, Moy. We've only really missed some kind of mid-announcements and Pikmin. Peekman. Jesse Peekman. What is this? Decay Police. Alright. Virtual reality? Why are they in virtual reality? Time to solve this puzzle. Alright.
そもそもこの事件には最初から違和感があったこの事件の犯人はお前だ
So they're like forensic people, I guess. I see. But it's an RPG as well? Interesting. Persona? Like,
PNGtuber 宝石強奪未遂で現行犯逮捕する
interesting.
ハーバードがカラフル猫ちゃんになってる何が起こった
Turned into a cat. Cars 5? What? You thought that was Bede from Pokemon Sword and Shield? True, this is Bede after the events of Pokemon Sword and Shield. Bede had to get a job. Bede realized, wait a second, I need money. Persona 6? True. Persona 6 doesn't exist yet.
Once upon a time,
We already know about
there
this
was a
game.
witch and a demon.
We already know about this. Also, am I too loud, or is the direct too quiet, or both, or neither, or is the direct too loud and am I too quiet? I don't know. I didn't test the volumes before this. I kind of rushed.
Seeking the power to rescue
So,
her
is it all good?
imprisoned
Yay,
mother,
nay?
She ventures deep
We've already
into
seen
the
this, though.
Avalon Forest ruled by fairies.
I'm going to that forest. I'm going to become a witch and save Mummy.
Mummy.
There, she'll encounter the otherworldly demon Cheshire.
Cheshire.
You'll control both witch and demon at the same time. Harness
Turn up
Ceresa's
the
magic
video.
and Cheshire's ferocity to
Bayonetta,
travel through
but
this
not Bayonetta,
mysterious and
true.
dangerous forest. They'll need to work together in
You're going
battle
into
as
that
well.
forest? Oh no.
Let's go!
Ceresa
Cheshire.
cannot attack and can only support Cheshire by magically binding enemies.
True, you cannot
Hold an
attack.
enemy in place while
Playing a
Cheshire
combat
attacks.
game that you can't fight. You
Or
just hold
stop an
enemies in
aggressive
place.
one to focus on another.
That's actually a cool mechanic. I kind of like that.
Strategically use each character's abilities to
I'm
win
not against that.
battles.
You just kind of
The
stand
duo
there.
will gain strength
and,
as
like,
they continue
dodge.
their journey.
It's kind of like
By
playing a
obtaining more
multiplayer game as like a
powers,
healer.
New paths can be opened, and
You don't
battles
actually
can
fight.
be more easily swayed in your favor. Can Ceresa and Cheshire find
It's
their
like-
happily ever after?
Zach, could you kindly turn up the direct?
Bayonetta Origins.
Alright, it's
Ceresa
louder
and
now.
the Lost Demon
Oh, actually, I
prowls
can just
onto
do
the
this.
Nintendo Switch system
Hold up.
March 17th.
Because it's a little loud for me. I'll just do
Pre-orders
this.
are available now on Nintendo
That should be
eShop.
slightly better.
How was
It's
that?
it's like a
Next,
you know
please
those
take a look at this.
video games where you like transport people. It's like that, but like Splatoon. But instead of you're transporting someone, the other person's transporting you. I don't know what they're called exactly, but like, do you guys kind of get what I'm saying? Splatoon DLC, Splatoon DLC, Splatoon. I keep forgetting that it's not Splatoon. It's Splatoon. Splatoon. The first game. It's the first game. That was my wallpaper. That was my channel banner. Do you guys remember? Actually, anyone here from the Splatoon channel banner era? That's my question. Do y'all remember that? It's not DLC. Expansion pass. Incorpolis.
Introducing the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass. This paid DLC
Paid
includes 2
DLC.
waves of content.
Paid DLC. Let's
First
go. That's
wave
actually kind of
is
hype.
Inkopolis.
Paid DLC
Make
is
this
almost always higher in quality when it comes from
slaptastic
Nintendo than
place
free
from the original
DLC.
Splatoon game, your stomping grounds.
Yes, please. Original maps.
This is Booyah Base. It's got some pretty
Okay, this is actually really
nifty
hype. I
weapons
can't
and
get too
gear.
loud, but like this
You
is
might
hype.
spot a few familiar faces alongside
They killed
new
him. They
shopkeepers.
killed him.
Products
He
here are the same
commit
as the ones in
mitosis.
Flatsville, so shop
He
wherever
mitosicized.
your vibes are strongest. Salmon
What was
Run,
that creature?
Table Turf Battle, The Show, and Amiibo functionality all
Amiibo.
work in the same way here too.
Let's go. Splatfest. Oh, I remember when Splatfest first happened. Those were so hype. Wii U
The
Splatfests
Squid
were
Sisters
it.
will also perform here during Splatfest.
Let's go.
Need a mix of old school and
Zach, you just made the weirdest
Then
sound you've
head over
ever
to
heard. Oh
Inkopolis.
no. I'm trying to be quiet so I can't raise my voice too much, but I'm still
The
hype.
first wave of this paid DLC
Paid
launches this
DLC.
spring. Oh, what's this?
Which team were you on, by the way, chat? Is it a new species? Please be a new species. That'd be pretty hype. Never mind. That's not a new species. Amori! Amori Splatoon? Amori Splatoon? Amori Splatoon! I can't get Side order. Ooh. Welcome to White Space. You've been here for as long as you can remember. Let's go. Okay, that's hype.
Wave 1 Inkopolis launches this spring.
Wave 1.
two,
Wave
Side
2.
Order will
You know what
launch
that
in the
means. You know
future.
what that means. There's gonna be a Wave 3.
The Splatoon 3 expansion pass will be available later today on Nintendo
That's
eShop.
hype. Okay, that's hype. It's
Many
order.
people have played
You're
Splatoon
right.
3
It's
since
in
its
order
launch.
1. That's true.
Thank you all very much.
That's
I hope
it.
players will be able
That's
to
the
enjoy
Nintendo
the
Direct.
game
I heard
even
thank you all
more
very
with
much.
the upcoming paid expansion pass.
I was too loud. Oh,
Please
sorry.
look forward to more information about Splatoon
I'll
3
turn myself
in the
down a
future.
little bit there.
Let's see some more Nintendo
Let's see
Switch
some
headlines.
more. Some more.
Adventure
No.
awaits Mickey and friends
That was the end
on
of the
Illusion
direct.
Island. Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse,
No.
Donald Duck
No.
And
Actually,
Goofy.
Donald's fine, but like,
embark on a new
I
adventure
hate-
to
I
find
hate the
3
new-
magical books
the- I-
and
alright.
save the mysterious island of Monoth.
that sounded like the end you were scared. Same.
Run.
I mean, it should have been the end. I can't believe
Jump.
you're getting this.
And swing to explore.
I don't know. I don't know if I've
every nook
ever
and cranny
said
of
my
the island.
opinions on this, but the new Mickey Mouse cartoons, I do not like.
By
I do not like
unlocking
them.
Special abilities, you can reach new places.
I do not
and
like new
find
Mickey Mouse.
secret
Old
areas.
Mickey Mouse is better. Old Donald,
Cross
old
large
Goofy,
chasms
old
with
Minnie,
boost
old
jump.
Daisy,
Ground
old
pound
Pluto.
barriers to
All
open
of
new
them
spaces,
better than the
and
new
glide
one.
through the
I
air
don't like
to
it.
reach distant platforms and hidden areas. Each
It
character's
just is.
personality shines through in their
Like
actions.
I don't. I haven't
Up
like
to
watched
4
many.
pals
It's just the
locally
art
can
style is
brave
kind
the
of
island.
off-putting to me,
Share a hub
and I
for
prefer
extra
the
help.
older art style.
Play leapfrog for larger jumps, or drop a rope
Anyways.
to lend a hand.
You like the new Mickey
Work
Mouse?
together
All right,
to
banning.
save
No, I'm
Mono,
kidding.
and you might discover
No.
new paths.
I don't know. It's just
While
off-putting. It's
exploring the
uncanny
island,
to
you'll
me.
meet
I don't know
unusual
why, but it
allies
is.
and dangerous foes.
It is
Study their
uncanny
movements
to me.
carefully to figure out the
I mean, it
secrets
looks
to
nice. The
victory.
game looks nice. It's just I don't like new Mickey Mouse. It's
Join
just
Mickey
uncanny.
and friends on a high-flying adventure in Disney Illusion Island. Swinging
I am
onto
much
Nintendo
more
Switch
preferable
July
to
28.
the older
Pre-orders
Disney
begin today
cartoons,
on
and
Nintendo
because
eShop.
I like watched. I grew up on those basically.
More emblems are on the
Fire
way.
Emblem. Let's go.
New emblems are coming
Well,
to
that happened.
future
True, that
waves
did
of the
happen.
Fire Emblem Engage Expansion Pass DLC. Wave 2 includes Hector, Emblem of Strength.
Did I just hear?
Raise defense and unleash
I'm trying to remember whose theme that is.
Soren, Emblem
I
of
think I just
Accident.
heard the game theory like
Cast
intro.
magic
I don't know.
spells over a wide
It was
area.
at like the beginning. It was like don 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 don.
Camilla, Emblem
Average
of
Fire
Revelation.
Emblem fan be like,
Modify the terrain to hinder enemies.
turning your brain off. BRB.
Wave
True Fire
3
Emblem
includes
moments.
Crom and
Fire
Robin.
Emblem. Game.
Emblem
I
of
heard the
Boss.
game theory theme.
Overwhelm foes with sword and
Can't you
magic
hear it like
attacks.
in the background a little bit?
Veronica, Emblem of Heroes. Summon additional allies. to
I heard
fight
that.
for your
Who's that
cause.
voice? It sounded like Shulk.
Challenge newly added missions to recruit these new emblems.
It kind of sounds like game theory.
And
Wave
in
4.
a new
All right,
story
Splatoon
called
has
Xenologue
only
will
gotten
be
2
unlocked.
DLCs. This has gotten 4. That's crazy.
Thank you
The
for answering my
Xenologue.
prayers.
Who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
Me.
Watch out! Assassin!
Dragon.
Wave 2 of the
I don't know,
Fire,
Fire Emblem
Engage
fans
expansion
happy, I
pass
guess,
for the
maybe,
Fire
I
Emblem
don't know.
Engage game launches on the Nintendo Switch
Are they
system
happy? That's a
later
question.
today.
Later today? Okay. That's crazy. What is this?
Take control of your destiny.
Why did he say it like that? Take control
This is
of your
Reverie,
destiny.
a world
Okay.
in which deities known as aspirations dwell. When
Okay.
a megacorp endangers the harmony between Reverie and our world, the future of humanity
What
hangs
type
in
of
the
game is
balance.
this? Is this a roguelite?
In
or is
this
it like a
narrative
puzzle game?
adventure, harness
A
your
narrative
divine
adventure,
gift of
never mind.
clairvoyance to travel between worlds, see the future,
It's got a skill path?
and decide
Skill tree?
humanity's fate. Many branching story paths, along with a riveting soundtrack by Celeste composer Lena Raine, set the
Celeste?
stage for
Okay,
your
Celeste
journey.
has some bangers.
Eventually, you'll side with
So-
one of the 6 aspirations
Chaos!
like Bond, power,
Chaos.
or chaos,
Chaos.
to change the story's outcome.
Chaos. Chaos.
To which destiny do you
Chaos.
aspire? Harmony.
I always vote
Ball of
Chaos.
Reverie
Chaos is funny. I
launches
love Chaos.
first for consoles on Nintendo
Like
Switch
the
this
character
June.
themes of any character based off of Chaos immediately.
These
peak
games
character
will have
design.
you rolling.
Rolling.
Octopath
How does this have
Traveler
anything to
2
do
is
with
just
rolling?
around the
Oh, because
corner.
it's a role-playing game. I thought it was gonna be like games
After
where you
today's
roll, like
Nintendo
Sonic,
Direct,
where you
demo
roll in a
containing
ball.
The game's opening hours will be available on Nintendo eShop.
Lena Rain? Is that the Celeste composer?
8 new
Or the Celeste
stories
music
await.
person?
Which
Yes, it is the
path will you take
same
first?
music as Celeste.
Who will your allies be? And
Which
where
is
will your
Bop's
journey
bangers.
lead you? Venture through a brand new world in Octopath Traveler 2, launching
Zach,
on
isn't this
Nintendo
supposed to be
Switch
like the next
February
Cult of the Lamb
24th.
game or something? True.
Keep it rolling.
It is rolling, okay,
Run
so
around
this
and
is what I
collect
thought when
rolls
it said
of
roll.
objects in this remaster of We Love Katamari.
True.
Roll in a classroom.
This is what I thought
A
by
zoo.
it said roll.
And space? New features include playing
Kill
as the
everybody.
young king of all cosmos in 5 new challenges.
This is the game where you roll a ball and it kills
taking
everyone.
photos with a selfie camera.
Selfie!
We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie comes to Nintendo Switch June 2nd. In addition, active Nintendo Switch Online members can play a free game trial of Katamari Damashi Reroll.
Me when I have no Nintendo Switch
Combine
Online.
the powers of the sun and moon to
Sea
fend
of
off evil
Stars.
in this turn-based RPG.
Turn-based RPG.
Freely
What about the
traverse a
turn-cringed
breathtaking
RPGs?
world.
What if I
Meet
want to play a
characters
turn-cringe
from all
RPG?
walks of life and devastate foes with
I think I've
timed
seen this game
attacks in
before.
battle.
I don't know.
Complement
interesting.
your journey with enchanting melodies and retro-inspired tunes from the renowned
Retro-inspired
Yasunori
tunes.
Mitsuda, a guest composer for the game.
That should be a
Sea
genre.
of Stars sails
Isn't it
onto
like
Nintendo
chiptune?
Switch August 29th.
Just say chiptune. It's a genre already.
A free
8-bit.
demo will launch
Sun
later
and
today
Moon Troop.
on Nintendo eShop.
Did they just show the game drop in frames?
Get out in
Maybe.
this free-to-play
Maybe.
online multiplayer
Free-to-play?
showdown.
Me when
Form
free to play.
2 teams of 3 and challenge others to
That dude
lightning
looks like
fast
he's from
battles,
Overwatch.
air hockey style. Use each striker's skills to dominate each match.
Okay.
Change the course trajectory from afar.
It's like it's wait, hold up. It's
Block areas
the
to gain the advantage.
tabletop table pinball
Or
thing.
knock
Table
opponents out of the
table
arena
ball.
with
I don't know what it's
explosive
called.
moves.
The thing you play at every
Omega
single
Strikers
arcade ever.
Slides onto Nintendo
What is it
Switch
called?
April 27th. Pre-orders for this free-to-play game begin today.
Free to
on Nintendo
play.
eShop.
How do you pre-order a free-to-play game? Isn't it just like pre-install?
Dive back into the sprawling labyrinth.
Air hockey. Yes, air
A
hockey.
collection of the first 3 Etrian Odyssey games is
Etrian
coming
Odyssey.
to Nintendo Switch,
Never heard of it.
remastered in HD. Many treasures lie deep within a massive labyrinth. Its
Okay.
paths are intertwined.
Interesting.
And vicious monsters
This
lurk
kind
in
of
the
looks like
shadows.
Danganronpa.
A blank map is your only guide. By drawing the map as you
You have to
explore,
draw the map,
you can
okay.
progress even further. Venture into the labyrinth with 5 adventurers. As the guild leader, you'll assign them roles, like the allied defending protector or
Okay,
the
this seems
ultra-fast
interesting.
Dark hunter.
You're gonna get a drink.
But be
Jay, I
warned,
just want you to know, the
every
second
adventure
you
is
leave to
fraught
get
with
your drink,
danger.
everything's getting revealed,
Should
by the
you
way.
fall in
Everything.
battle, you can change your
Everything.
team and learn new skills to strengthen your party before challenging the labyrinth again.
Finally go scribble and go anywhere? What is that? I don't know.
24 newly drawn character illustrations
Alright.
are included.
Alright.
Plus,
When
take
Jay gets
advantage of
back,
new
pretend
difficulty
like
options
Lobotomy
and a
Corporation
new
got released on
auto-mapping
Switch,
function
okay?
For smoother exploration.
Everyone spam in the chat,
Etrian
no way
Odyssey
Lobotomy
Origins
Corporation.
Collection
Everyone, quick,
launches
go,
on
go, go, go,
Nintendo
now,
Switch
now,
June
now.
1st. Each game in the collection will also be available
quick.
separately on
Quick.
Nintendo eShop.
Quick, before he
Pre-orders
comes back.
begin today on Nintendo eShop. Get your tactical
Advanced
skills
War.
ready. Calling all strategy fans. The Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp game is only a couple of months away. Join Andy, Max, Sammy, and more in 2 full story campaigns, each one filled with colorful turn-based
No, I
tactical action.
can't believe they did that though.
Flex
Alright,
your
I'm playing
strategic
into it now.
muscles
I can't
across a
believe they did that,
multitude of
guys.
modes.
Like,
Design your own maps. and share them
Nintendo
with
is
friends.
literally in my
Plus, go
walls, guys.
head-to-head
I
in
can't
local
believe
and
it.
online
Like, we were
play.
playing it like this week.
Advance Wars
No one has
1+2
ever played this game
Reboot
before.
Camp comes to Nintendo Switch
That's crazy.
April 21st.
Isn't that wild,
Pre-orders
guys?
begin today on Nintendo
Jay, I
eShop.
can't believe what you actually missed. Never mind, you came back at just the right time. What is
A
Magalore
new
doing?
story will unfold.
Anyway,
in the
you missed a
Kirby's Return to
Lobotomy
Dreamland
Corporation.
Deluxe game. Magalore, the interdimensional traveler
Kirby!
from the main adventure,
I love Magalore.
has lost his powers and
No!
must escape the realm between dimensions.
Magalore's my favorite Kirby character. I love how Magalore has had like a redemption arc. Magalore Epilogue, the interdimensional traveler.
All he can do now is a basic attack and jump. To regain Magalore's powers, you'll need to collect magic points.
You have to kill things! Magalore, you just kill things.
Different abilities can be restored and enhanced.
He just kills things to like get more power.
Magalore's levitation, or increase his attack range. The order in which you restore his powers is up to you. There are over 20.
I'm just gonna make my
interdimensional
Magalore maxed
stages
out on
to
an attack and
explore.
just murder everything. That's a cool attack.
Up to 4 players
Up to
on the
4
same
Magalores
system can venture through this mysterious
Okay,
realm
this is
together.
actually hype. I love Magalore. Magalore, best
Can
Kirby
Magalore
character.
restore his powers and safely return to his world?
Oh, he got a Kamehameha!
Access this new epilogue after clearing story mode.
And then he opens up a shop.
After today's Nintendo Direct,
After.
a demo will be available on Nintendo eShop.
Let's go. I love this game. This is a good game. This is a good Kirby
Up to
game.
4 players can play a specially arranged demo with select stages and sub-games.
Kirby just murders
Kirby's
everybody.
Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo
Everything
eShop.
about Kirby was the Mandela effect. It's all Magalore now. True, Kirby never
Hope
existed.
you're looking forward to the new story
Okay.
in Kirby's Return
New-
to
Kirby, yeah.
Dreamland Deluxe.
Hey, that was one of my
Next,
predictions. Kirby.
Here's some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Nintendo Switch Online.
Please take
Okay.
a look at this.
We're raising the price by $500 per year. Oh. Okay, that's Pog. That's actually Pog. Okay. Okay, yeah. No. That's actually Pog.
Game Boy games are being added to Nintendo
That is
Switch
actually
Online.
really hype. I can't yell, but that's hype.
On Nintendo Switch,
Game Boy Color
you can
as
play these
well.
games anytime,
Let's go.
anywhere, just like you could back in the day.
True.
Let's introduce the games that will be available at launch.
Tetris. I love Tetris.
Arrange the following
Tetris is the only
Tetraminos
video
and
game
aim for a
ever.
high
Let's
score.
go.
Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Reclaim
That's supposed
the
to be a
castle
good
that
game.
Wario stole from you.
You can also like
The
beat the
Legend of
game in
Zelda,
like
Link's
37
Awakening
seconds by
DX.
like crashing
Awaken
it.
the
And
Wind
wonder if that's
Fist to
still in the
escape
game.
Koholint Island.
I wonder if you can hack your Switch by
Gargoyle's
like
Quest.
crashing
Save the
Game Boy
Ghoul Realm
games
as Firebrand
in a weird
from
way.
the Ghosts and Goblins series.
That'd be funny.
Game & Watch Gallery 3.
My
Play an
ears were not
assortment of
prepared for
Game &
that.
Watch titles.
Me one Game & Watch.
Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare.
This is a Game Boy
Solve
game?
a murder mystery on the supernatural Shadow Island. Metroid 2, Return
Oh,
of
good Game Boy
Samus.
Color, I
Destroy
see.
the Metroids hiding on planet SR-388.
You're not gonna get it, but like cool. Same. I'm happy
Wario
for the
Land
people
3.
that have it, so that they
Traverse
can
a world that
play.
changes between day and night based on your actions.
Game Boy for Switch, the memories, true.
Kirby's Dream Land.
Kirby. I love Kirby.
Float, inhale, and spit out enemies in Kirby's debut title.
Can you not get power-ups? I think that you can just only spit out things. No way, Pizza Tower, true.
You can use the Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, or Game Boy Color screen
No,
filters.
not Game Boy Color for this
Up
game.
to 2 players can play compatible games together locally or online.
Up to 2? Okay, that's fair.
More games will be added in the
The
future.
trading card game. Seasons and ages? Ooh, nice.
And
Okay, that's hype. That's actually really hype. I can't get too loud. I can't yell, but like that's actually really hype. Game Boy Advance games are hype. That's hype.
Game
This
Boy
is peak
Advance
gaming.
games are being added
Peak
to
gaming.
Nintendo
Peak
Switch
gaming.
Online
Peak
Plus
gaming. Peak
expansion
gaming.
pack.
Peak gaming. Peak gaming. Peak gaming.
here are the games that you can
Peak
play
gaming.
at launch.
Peak gaming. Mario Bros. I have a physical.
Super Mario
I have a
Advance
physical
4,
edition of this.
Super Mario Brothers 3. Play 38 extra
I
levels
have
from
a
the Nintendo
physical
e-reader
edition of
accessory.
this.
WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro
I
Games.
have a- is this the one where you have to
origins of the lightning fast
Twist it.
micro
No, it's
games.
not. You don't have to. You can't twist this one. But I have WarioWare
Koru,
Shake
Koru
It.
in.
Whatever.
Guide the spinning stick to the goal
I've
without
never
hitting
played this.
obstacles.
This looks like a horrible game. Terrifying.
Mario Kart Super Circuit. Race in the
GBA
first Mario Kart
GBA
game
games
created
are
for a
literally
portable
peak.
system.
Literally peak.
Mario and
Literally
Luigi
peak.
Superstar Saga. venture
Literally
through a zany
peak.
world and fight with equally zany attacks.
Quite literally peak. They could beat Goku.
The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. Shrink to
Peak
miniature
gaming.
size and dive into
Welcome
a big
back, Gal.
adventure.
Peak gaming. Peak gaming on Nintendo Switch.
Local and online play is supported
Let's
for
go.
compatible games. And up to 4
Thank you for
players can
subscribing,
play
Dylan.
together.
Very pog. Mario and Luigi. I know it's so hype.
More games will be added to this
F-Zero
library as well.
mentioned. F-Zero mentioned. Let's go. Golden Sun? Kirby and the
After this
Amazing Mirror.
presentation, you can
Okay.
play these Game Boy titles with the Nintendo Switch Online membership. Or play both Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles with
Aw,
the Nintendo
Game Boy
Switch
Advance is
Online
part of the
Plus
expansion
Pack
pass? Bruh. Hey, pay attention.
Select
We got a
Game Boy
presentation.
titles will be playable on Nintendo Switch.
Let's go.
And after today's Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to play the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles we introduced.
Okay, that's kind of hype. They're not gonna like wait a month to like release them. They're actually
Please look
releasing them
forward
now.
to more
That's hype.
information
That's hype.
about Nintendo Switch Online
GBA
and Nintendo
games
Switch
are
Online
peak.
Plus expansion pack in the future.
I have a GBA.
Let's see a few more headlines.
I used to play it a lot when I was like bored. It's good console.
The original Metroid Prime game is remastered on Nintendo
peak.
Switch.
Peak. Oh, peak. Oh, second prediction out of the way. Peak. I predicted Metroid Prime 4. I didn't predict this. Hello, Austin. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Great time to join in. Great time to join. They said it couldn't happen. They said it would never happen. They said this was impossible. They said it couldn't be done. But they did it. They did it anyways. That's... Peak. Is this the trilogy, or like just one? If it's just one, that's fine. But if it's like the trilogy... I think I have like one Metroid Prime game for the Game Boy. Not Game Boy, GameCube, sorry. I think I have the first one, maybe. Mecha Ridley! Let's go, Ridley! Metroid Prime? Remastered, so it's just one. Okay, nice.
The first Metroid Prime game, originally released on the Nintendo
Fun fact, you're still
GameCube
here?
system, has been
Great that you're
remastered
still
for
here, Way.
Nintendo Switch.
This is hype.
Explore
That's a shame it's not the
Talon
trilogy,
from the perspective
but
of Samus Aran.
very pog
But
still.
beware, there's more to this alien planet than meets the eye.
Very pog.
Visors are the key to your adventure.
Visors.
They'll help you discover info and clues on how to progress.
You're getting attacked mid-battle and your visor's like, hey, take a
Depending on
picture
the
of this.
situation, a certain visor may be required. When hostile creatures attack, keep them in your sights with the lock-on feature. Then fight back with beams, missiles,
I feel like the FOV is very close,
bombs,
though, which is the only
and
issue.
more.
But it looks fun.
This remaster adds new dual-stick controls, allowing you to move around while separately changing your point of view. You can also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game, among other control options. Explore Talon 4 with your preferred playstyle. The digital version of Metroid
that's pretty
Prime
hype.
Remastered launches on Nintendo
That's pretty
eShop
hype.
later
I'm gonna get some
today.
water.
The
My
physical
throat
version of
is
the
not
game
liking
will
me
be
being
available
quiet
in
and
stores
not.
February 22nd. Put your master detective
Danganronpa?
skills to the test. This is the World Detective Organization.
Danganronpa?
Yuma, a trainee detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him.
I think
will
it's
solve the
Danganronpa,
strange incidents within Kanai Ward,
which we can't
a
stream
city
anymore.
ruthlessly controlled
I
by
don't have it
Amaterasu
anymore.
Corporation.
I think it's
You'll
made by the same
investigate
creators.
these incidents alongside master detectives of the organization. Each one
Danganronpa.
has a supernatural ability that can prove
Their
useful
supernatural
during
ability is to die in
investigations.
horrific ways.
Mimic body types and voices with disguise. Detect heartbeats and whispers with audio aptitude.
Me playing the
witness
most
past crime
horribly
scenes
bass
with
boosted
post-cognition.
sound effect to the
These
one
abilities
person
can
with
be
the
shared
ears.
with
I'm just
Yuma.
gonna
So
play like
this is post-cognition.
bass boosted
use
meme
that
edits
to
and they're
get
going to
closer
die
to
instantly.
cracking a case. After collecting enough evidence, a mystery labyrinth will appear.
Okay. Danganronpa Persona, I
Spot
guess?
the inconsistencies and uncover the truth.
Danganronpa Persona.
Master Detective Archives Rain Code launches on Nintendo Switch
Rain
June
Code.
30th.
Okay.
Wings of the Heart take
All right.
flight once more.
Me
A
when Steam
remastered
notifications.
collection of both Kaitos games, originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system, is
Nintendo
coming to
GameCube.
Nintendo Switch.
Let's go.
After a long and peaceful era on the floating islands above Earth, the Empire's conspiracy looms closer.
Conspiracy.
As spirits dwelling within the
Spirits.
protagonists, you'll stand
got a
up
metal
to the
wing, that's pretty
Empire
cool.
across 2 different eras of war.
2 different eras. Okay,
During
it's
your
more
travels, You'll
RPGs.
visit various locales and team up.
I feel like
with
last
allies.
direct was mainly farming simulators. This direct is mainly
Battles are
RPGs.
fought using cards called Magnus.
Banana?
Your attack power is determined by the attributes and combinations of your cards, which are randomly dealt from the deck.
Randomly generated.
In these real-time battles, you'll need to make split-second decisions
Split-second
to edge closer
decisions.
to victory. What revelations will come to light in the skies above
Okay,
and
interesting.
the lands below? Kaitos 1 and 2
Meta Knight
HD
is not the
Remastered
imposter, true.
soars onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Okay, interesting. They said they heard me say
Fantasy
farming
Life.
simulator. Nintendo's still in my walls. They heard me say farming simulator and we're like, okay, okay, we gotta bring the farming simulators back. RPG and farming simulator.
Fantasy life game.
Fantasy life.
While exploring
Mustache.
the once thriving
Mustache
island,
girl.
you'll meet
The
a
girl
mysterious
who steals
girl.
time. That joke did not land well. Did not
Then
work.
travel between
You can
past
travel
and
through
present
time. Hat in time moment.
to make the island your own.
Animal Crossing. Wait, it actually is Animal Crossing.
Become a woodcutter,
It actually is Animal Crossing.
cook, blacksmith,
That's not blacksmithing.
paladin, magician, and
Oh, you're
more.
naming classes. You can be a cook class? How do they fight?
Different roles to develop the island.
How do the cooks
How
fight?
will you rebuild?
Animal Crossing.
This life is yours to live.
Fully movable camera though, pretty nice. Not just stuck in one
After
location.
1,000 years, the restoration is
years.
about to begin.
The restoration.
Fantasy Life I, the girl
I.
who steals time.
True. Okay. Interesting. They didn't do a thing. It's gonna be okay. Not actually. It's Professor Layton. That's what it is. Professor Layton. Actually, Animal Crossing. Me and Professor Layton. The world. New world of Steam. A new mystery will begin. I've never played a Professor Layton game.
Wave
Mario.
4 is racing in.
Mario Kart. Me and Mario Kart DLC. Whoa!
Yoshi's Island. A brand
That
new
was a
course
weird noise.
is zooming
I did
into
not
Wave
mean to
4
make that.
of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC.
That was it, yes. It was just, hello, Professor Layton is here. That's your announcement. Professor Layton does exist. Professor Layton is a character that exists.
Birdo, who originally hit the track in Mario Kart Double
Birdo
Dash,
wasn't
is
already a
also
character
being
in
added
8?
to Wave 4.
Really? I could have sworn they were, but okay.
Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game races onto the Nintendo Switch system
Races.
this spring.
Onto the Nintendo Switch this
Active
spring.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy
Mario
this
Kart
DLC
True.
at
New
no
Mario
additional
Kart
cost.
DLC
The
is
DLC
pretty
can
hype.
also
It's
be
pretty hype.
purchased on its own.
I haven't gotten the
Thank you for staying with us so far.
So far?
This will be our last segment.
Alright, it's gonna
Please
be
take a
Legend of
look.
Zelda. It's gonna be Legend of Zelda. It's gonna be Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda. Yep, Legend of Zelda. You can tell because it's green. I wasn't even joking, that's how you can tell. Because it uses a green color palette. They got flying things. Annoying enemies. Let's go. In my Zelda game? Let's go. Okay, no, this is actual Zelda news though, so this is kind of hype. Minecraft.
Rise, rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
Is that Ganondorf? Let's go. Okay, this is hype. Okay. Ganon, yeah, Ganondorf. Legend of Zelda. It's got the shot that they had in the original thing. Oh no, all the enemies gonna fly too. That's a cool looking thing.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
The cube from Fortnite. Where are we dropping, boys? Off the battle bus. Okay, homing arrows, kinda cool. Shield surfing on rails, cool as well. Whatever that was, cool. Got a cool hand. You don't have a Sheikah Slate. You can build a car? Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay. No, I like this. This is actually, like, I like that a lot. You can build a car, you can build a plane. More backward. Is it really just gonna be another gameplay trailer with just, like, no information? The only thing we learned is that we can build a car in Ganondorf. And Ganondorf.
Please, lend him your power.
Lend who? Lend Ganondorf? Okay, 5/12. Release date's good. Release date's cool. But that's it?
That was The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, the latest entry in the Legend of Zelda series.
Pre-orders begin today.
In addition to the standard version, a collector's edition of the game.
I love
containing
my
various
my
items
collector's
will
edition.
release
I like
on
almost
launch.
never get them, but I
A new
love them.
amiibo figure of
I love they
Link from
exist.
this game will also be available on the same day.
Let's go. Amiibo.
We hope you're looking forward to Link's latest grand adventure. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
That was a direct. Really? Okay, that's it. Wow. Okay. No. Okay, yeah. No. That's it. That is the direct. Mid. Yeah, I agree. First thing I saw. Huh. Yeah, well, that's the direct. Honestly, we should have known something when this was the second game they like announced. This was the second
Got
game.
An eye for fashion? Then get styling when Fashion
The
Dreamer
second, like the
debuts
third
exclusively
game.
on Nintendo Switch this year.
Yeah, because it was Pikmin and then DLC, which I don't count as a game. This and then yeah.
40 songs are included, spanning a multi. So shop.
Lobotomy Corporation made Nintendo get out of the walls. True. The abnormalities, like, killed all the Nintendo spies in my walls. This direct looking meh, but the ending was pretty good. True. I will say more Zelda information. They did announce less Zelda information than I would have wanted, which is disappointing, considering the fact that, you know, we've already seen a lot of trailers like that, and the release is only like 4 months away. Less than 4 months away. So yeah. Directs haven't been the same since Smash finished. True. Indie Directs have been pretty good. Just because they, like, somehow pander to exactly me. And no one else. It's only the Indie Directs, though. Only the Indie Directs. Or partner showcases. They pander to me, and to me alone. But, yeah. The shrimp with shoes. Like, I don't know what this is. This is terrifying. This is horror, man. Like, Squid made horror is beyond comprehension. And also, they wait, no, where are you? Old. Mitosis. They mitosis Sheldon.
Shopkeepers.
Now Sheldon says, instead of
Might spot a few familiar faces alongside
Shelly
new shopkeepers.
and Donnie. Sheldon. They split them. Now one speaks normal and the other one's like, whoa. Mitosisized.
Products here are the same
I don't
as
like
the ones
this.
in Splatsville.
I don't like this. The implications of this are horrifying.
So shop wherever your vibes are strong.
Alright, also, the shoes that Fred Crumbs would sell would be covered in oil and, like, crumbs. I would not want shoes. Imagine like that. I would not want those.
Salmon Run.
Salmon
Table
Run.
Turf Battle.
I thought Salmon One was not in the...
And
Anyways, that was kind of hype. RPGs.
Be warned.
Magalore! That was hype.
Improve
Magalore.
About Nintendo Switch Online.
Nintendo Switch Online. Kind of hype, but also this is weird. Why is this one tied to this? I don't know. I feel like this should be tied to this. I don't know. The expansion pass. Me win expansion pass. Also, I think it's funny that they're still advertising that this gives you the Octo expansion when they're announcing DLC for Splatoon 3. Like, come on. You know, this a little old. But yeah. Sheldon is Tom Nook. True, yeah, it's like Tom Nook. Anyways, I don't know. What were you... Mario and Luigi's... Them acknowledging the Mario and Luigi series is pretty hype. Because theoretically, they could make a new Mario and Luigi game now because of this. So that would be really hype. Insanely hype. But, yeah, I don't know. It wasn't an awful direct. I never say directs are awful. I'm never gonna go, be like, that was horrible. I mean, I probably have in the past, but, looking past that. It wasn't an awful direct. Metroid Prime, slightly more information about Pikmin 4, the sliver of information about Breath of the Wild 2, and GBA games and Game Boy games coming to the Switch, and also DLC for Kirby game. So Kirby DLC is always, top of my list. But yeah, not horrible. But you think they threw this thing together because of the Joy-Con drift lawsuit thing? Oh, maybe. I did hear about that. Ooh. Oh, also they, although, to be fair, they did just, give their, employees, a 10% raise across the board, which is pretty pog. Which that might have been. I don't know what they're trying to... But I do agree that sometimes Nintendo Directs are planned to just be cover-ups for things, so... Who knows? And I think their earnings came out and they, were underperforming from what the investors know. Because I have, one Nintendo stock. It's $10 worth. It's not, crazy or anything like that. But it went from $10... from a little bit ago to 9. So they're not 9, but 980. So yeah, I don't know how exactly they are doing with that, but yeah. They got I don't know. They're not doing so well on their economics, it seems like. So maybe they did that. But I also do agree that it's probably the Joy-Con drift lawsuit because that was pretty big. Didn't they win it? Didn't they win the Joy-Con drift lawsuit? Can someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they won it, right? Metroid Prime. Watch Metroid Prime. Forget that we won the lawsuit or whatever. I think they won. Did they lose or did they win? I can't remember. I just know that the lawsuit finished.
Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
Yeah, they won? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's why probably people would, say stuff about that. So they're like, Nintendo Direct. That's actually a really smart strategy. Just, direct distraction. They have a lot of money? True. They do have a lot of money. Nintendo moment. When the stream ends, you gotta get off, watch One Piece, because your YouTube signed you out on your TV. Oof. Oof, you are forced to watch One Piece. Can't believe it. the most inhumane of torture. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, it was an ad direct. It was a mad direct, if we're being honest. Meh. There weren't really any new announcements that were, like, crazy. It was mostly DLC. Like, it was 90% DLC. Or, like, a game we already knew about, or that already existed. We were just getting slightly more information. Pikmin 4 we knew. I think the only new announcement that was a game that was not the GBA games, I think the only new game announcement was the Metroid Prime remake. So, that's interesting. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. So, yeah. You got bored of One Piece on, like, episode 150. I have not watched One Piece. I'm gonna be honest. I have relatives who have tried to watch One Piece and tried to get me to watch One Piece, and I've not. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that was kind of a insubstantial direct. We already saw this game in another direct. We already saw, like, most of these games have already been, like, known about. I don't think there was a... Okay, this is gonna sound like whatever, but I think I'm right. I don't think there was an original game here. Like, a game that hasn't been... either on another system, or that is, like, being, like, remade. Like, all these games exist, I believe. Like, that exists. That already exists. This is DLC. This game. This might have been an original thing. Maybe. But that might have been, like, the only... I don't know. That might be the only original game. I completely forgot about this. But yeah. Hulu has too many ads. True. No, full screen. But yeah. Imagine this is the only original game we get. This is it. That's the original game. But yeah, everything I think was DLC or like a remake or a port or yeah. We got a release date though, which is pretty nice. Release date. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it a day here. I have some stuff to do, so I'm not gonna be able to spend too much more time streaming. So yeah, I think I've got all the things that I've wanted to say as well. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day here. The direct was kind of meh, but you know, honestly, most of them are meh in most cases. In most cases, that's how it is. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day here. Hopefully, the next direct is great. There's probably there literally has to be a decent summer direct, because if you think about it, none of their winter quarter, like Q4 or whatever they call it in the business world, releases have been announced. Like, Breath of the Wild is mid-year. That's a summer release. None of their winter games have been released, so they always got to have a bunch of Christmas games lined up for Christmas, or a bunch of winter games lined up for Christmas. So, you know, food for thought. The next direct is probably going to be a banger. That's all I got to say. Or I'm hoping, at least. Crossing my fingers. Anyway, with that, I think I'm going to call it a day here. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully, you all have a great rest of your day. Make sure you all stay safe out there. Hopefully you enjoyed this direct slightly more than I did, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you all later. Bye!